Hello everyone, welcome to Carrie's Crochet and Craft. Today was a little bit of an exciting day. I went into the consignment shop where I have some items for sale and I got to see what all sold and I came home with the check. So I'll let you know what all sold and how much I made, and then I added some more things. So I made some things for the craft bazaar that I went to on Sunday and didn't sell a whole lot there. But some of that inventory I then went, took it to the consignment shop. My shelves there are bursting with stuff. So I'm hoping that more sells this month than did last month. So for those of you that are catching up, I was asked by a gal who I've known for quite a few years, acquaintance level, and she used to operate a consignment shop and boutique style for babies to kids clothes and equipment like strollers, playpens, high chairs, you know, all that kind of stuff, and then also for pregnant and nursing mamas. And she closed her shop several years ago. I don't know the reasons for it, but she had to close it. And just recently she just reopened, and in fact November was her opening month, and that's gonna have a play in the sales that I've had. She was what day did she open? Let me look on my calendar. Do I have it on there? November 5 is when I took stuff in, and she opened the following Monday. She opened on Friday for people who were consignees who brought stuff in. They kind of got like precedence for shopping there. But the following Monday is when she officially opened. So that would have been November 10 was her opening day. So really the sales that I had were only from 3 weeks of being open. So, and she's also a newly open, and so people are still kind of finding her and finding out about her store again. So that also has a play in the amount of sales that I had. So it will only get better from here, and it's actually really exciting. So I did take a little bit of video of the restocked shelves. In a previous video I showed you what it was like back on November 5 when I took my stuff in. And so now I've restocked it, and I took a short video of that, and I'll show it to you a little bit later in the video. So first of all, I came home from the event on Sunday, and I was prepared to make a couple more things that I wanted to be able to put in the consignment shop boutique. And so I got to work on those, and that was... and these are so cute. Oak and Marlowe, who is of the Mabel hen fame, if you know the Mabel hen, really viral hen. She has so many cute patterns, and I bought several of them. But this mouse is so adorable. So I actually bought this in a bundle on Etsy, and it had this, and then it has... she has a mermaid tail that goes, she has a bunny, she has a cat. Ooh, I'm about to sneeze. A bunny, a cat, and a mouse. Yeah. She might, oh, and a dog too, I think. I don't know all that she has. I just know some of them. So anyway, she has this mouse, and then what I just thought was so cute for the Christmas time is this little set right here. So you have a little mouse in pajamas, and then this is kind of like a ballerina outfit. You also have a mod for putting fur on the skirt and making even just a fur skirt itself, and then fur around the ballerina type shoes. So cute. Oh, here I can show you. They're in pictures on here. So yeah, so here you can do striped legs, and then you can do like this type of skirt around it. And you can see here's a tulip skirt, I think is what they call it. Skirt petals. And just a fur skirt. Oh, and then do the red skirt with the, where is it? With the fur around it, and then also fur on the hood. So many cute things to do. So I wanted to make this set to put in the store for Christmas, and I got the one with the pajamas almost done. I just need to embroider the face on, and this one is done, and then I need to make the one with the little skirt on and the bodysuit. So I was in the midst of making this one when the gal who operates the store sent a message to me and asked if I could make mittens or gloves. Since it's winter season, we've had a cold snap, and you know, right the night before the craft event, Saturday night, we got half an inch of snow here. And actually today it was trying to spit some snow out too. So the cold season's upon us, and so she was asking if I had some gloves that I could bring. And I said, well, I certainly can. So I don't know how many patterns I have for mittens or gloves. I wanted something that was really quick to work up and could be fairly inexpensive. And so I saw these. These are by, what is it, MJ's? Oh, it says by Beginner Bulky Mittens by Michelle Moore, but I think it's the MJ's, what is it? Anyway, MJ's, you probably know who I'm talking about. I have other patterns of hers too. Oh, here we go. MJ's Off the Hook. That's what it is. MJ's Off the Hook. And these are nice, thick, bulky mittens. They're made with Woolies Thick and Quick, of which, if you've seen some of my unboxing bag opening purchase, I don't know, I showed you the yarn that I bought. And from Walmart, I was able to get a bunch of this Insta Knit, which is Woolies Thick and Quick, with just this stuff on there to make it easy to cast on for knitting. All I do is trim that off, and I use the rest of it. So I have a ton of this that I got for either $5 a skein or $2.50 a skein. So that makes it really inexpensive for making these mittens. I also have a bunch of other Lime or Woolies that I either got at Joann's when it was going out of business, or that I have for whatever other reasons that I got for whatever other price. So I went right to work, and last night, today I finished them up. I wove in the ends today, but last night I got 2 sets of the toddler or baby through, they call it the lady size, but it fits my hand perfectly, and I have small hands because I'm a petite person, so any lady who has a larger hand than mine, they don't really fit very well. So I called them youth size. So I made infant, toddler, child, and then youth size. I didn't make the larger size because I was just doing it for the kids. But I made these in 2 colorways, in a pink and in a blue. So I had 2 sets of 4 sizes that I was able to take in today when I went to the store. So I priced them at 8, 10, 12, and 14. That might be a little much, but I think they're good for mittens, handmade mittens in wool. So 20% wool, 80% acrylic. So anyway, I was amazed at how quickly they worked up. They're done with double crochet with the thick yarn, so super, super quick. I started crocheting at about 6:30, and I worked until 1:30, but there were a lot of interruptions. I wasn't working all the way through, but that's 5 hours, and that's 8 pairs of mittens in 5 hours, which isn't bad, but I bet you I could make a full set of mittens within 2 hours. So I'm actually going to be making more of these in different colors and taking them back later to the store. So in the video that I'll show you of the shelves now, there'll be a basket on the top shelf, and I make a point of like lifting up one of the gloves so you can see it. So those are the gloves that I have in there right now. So yeah, super excited. Which I was noticing this size, this Instant Knit yarn, the Lion brand, it has 165 yards, and the normal kind that you get in the store of the Woolies Thick and Quick without the knitting stuff is only 106 yards. I was able to get all 4 sizes of yarn, or all 4 pairs of mittens from one skein of this yarn. That's incredible. So I either did $5 or $2.50 in materials for 4 pairs of mittens, very varying sizes. So with this size of skein though, I'm going to have to use 2 skeins of yarn, one and a portion of another, in order to get all 4 mittens. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. I didn't realize there was such a size difference between the two. So anyway, if you happen to find these and they're cheap, or even the same price as this has more yarn to it. Okay, so here's the report now of what I sold. So in my last video, I had kept track of everything I listed there, put in the store in November, and my total inventory was $1,407. That's a lot of inventory. So my sales for November, I sold one of the bees for $15. I sold the little horse snuggler for $35. I sold 2 of the little mini bees. They were $8 each. So that's $16. I sold one of the pair of gray booties in the Forever Fleece. And the same people that bought that bought one of the bear hats in the gray in the size 3 to 6 month. The booties were $15 and the hat was $18. And then I sold a Mabel hen for $12. So let me do that real quick. I know what my check was, but I don't know what the total amount was. So 35 plus 15 plus 16 plus 35, 15, 16 plus another 15 plus 12 and plus 18. I think is right. 35, 15, 16, 15, 18, and 12. Yes. So the total amount of sales was $111. And of course she takes 25%. So I made $83.25. So I made more through this than the one day of selling at the market on Sunday, which was $76. I mean, I didn't even have to do the selling. So I just took stuff in there and let it sit. They took care of it, and then I reaped the benefits. So yeah, that's from 3 weeks of selling and just getting to know, people are just getting to know that she's there again. So hopefully business this month will be pretty good. Since it's December, people will be in there. They might see something that would make a good gift for somebody. So hoping. So I did take in new inventory. So let me tell you, you can see in the pictures of the video maybe some of the new stuff that I took in. I kind of shifted things around. I thought I might bring home some of the stuff, but ultimately there was kind of room to stick things back behind, so I just left it there. The cat pillows that I had there, I might bring home. Surprisingly, none of the owls sold. I had 4 of the 2 bigger owls and then the 2 smaller owls. None of them sold. I almost brought them home because they're kind of fall colors, but I decided to leave them. Okay, so things that I added. I added a horse snuggler. I showed you that I made that in the gingerbread brown color. That replaces the other horse snuggler that sold. I took the 2 puppy snugglers that I made. The horse snuggler I have priced at $35, which the other one sold at $35. The 2 puppy snugglers I have at $40 each. I sold yeah, I sold one of the Mabel hens. Did I mention that? I sold one of the Mabel hens. So I then left 3 more Mabel hens. So I had taken 3 to begin with. I sold one, and then I added 3 more. So I have 5 total there now. 5 Mabel hens, or 3 Mabel, added 3 Mabel hens at $12 each. Oh, so that should be $36. I'll change that later. I'm apparently going to change it right now because I keep hitting the screen to try to change it. 36. Okay. Then I had some of the little mini hens. So I have the mini bees there that are $8 each. I decided to leave some of the mini hens that I have, and I put them in the same little basket as the bees, and have those there for $8 each as well. So then I have the 8 woolen mittens. I have again the baby at $8, toddler at $10, child at $12, and the youth at $14. I left that hippo there for $20, and I had a Rudolph. He's $35. Then I had the 4 gingerbread men stuffies for $12 each. The gingerbread mushroom guys for $12 each. I had 4 of those as well. Then those cuddle critters that I had. Oh, it was a chicken, by the way. I think I put it. I wrote it at the bottom. I was forgetting the chicken. So the cuddle critters, I have the 2 ducks, the cow, the chicken, and the pig, and then the rattlers in those as well, except for the mallard that sold at the event. So I took the 5 larger ones at $16 each, and then the 4 smaller rattle ones at $14 each. And then I had those silly geese. Those are $10 each. So I left all of those there. I added another tub to make it a little easier to contain things and hold them all. So anyway, I will put the video up here now of what the shelves look like. I am going to be making more of the mittens and taking those in later, and I hope to also finish this one and make the other one, and maybe I can make some variations on this to take in as well. This is so super quick to work up, and this might be less. It might be around $20 that I can price this at. I'll have to, when I make the other one, I'll have to price it to see how long it actually takes to make, but it doesn't take long at all. I mean, it's super quick. The legs, you make one leg and then you make the other leg, and then you start stitching on them both, and then you just keep stitching the body. So it's not, the only things you sew on are the arms and the ears. So super, super quick to stitch up. So that'll be a nice lower price item. Depending, I'll have to see how much it costs, but some of her clientele, because it's a used shop, they're kind of lower to middle class. She does have a boutique side of the store with more expensive items too, so kind of trying to meet both price ranges, price levels, anyway, for the 2 different crowds. But I think this is something, it's so adorable, so cute, and it's really not gonna be that expensive to make, to sell. So anyway, that is the update for my consignment items at the boutique shop, and I will show you some of the, when I get done later this week, making more of the items to take in. I'll bring you along and show you what all I've made there. And yeah, we'll keep you posted on how all that's working. But every now and then she posts videos on her Facebook page, and so she'll like just kind of breeze by my shelves, and so I'll pause the video and look and see if there's what all has sold. So it's kind of fun to do that. Yeah, so that is it. That is all for this update. So I will see you later on when I've made some more of these things, and we'll show you them. So we'll see you next time. Bye.